this episode, we're going to talk about ping and why it's good to get a custom fit. Luke, how you doing? You all right?
Simon, I'm very well. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. We went to ping, didn't we?
We did indeed. Went to Gainsborough, the fitting centre. Yeah.
Just before we went though, how was that alarm for you? How's that new Apple Watch working out for you, Luke?
Yeah, it frightened the life out of me.
Frightened the light? Well, why did it frighten the light out? Because my alarm went off at 10 to 6. I was up.
I think my alarm was 10 past 6, the original one.
Did it get you up?
No.
Oh dear.
So,
did it? Oh, sorry. What happened? Why was I sitting outside, waiting, looking at my watch, then going, shit, is he going to get up? And then I thought, fucking hell, I better ring him here. What happened? What happened when I rang you, Luke?
I've got to admit that the Apple Watch is amazing. Since I've had it, it's been brilliant. But the slight downside, the negative, yeah. So when you wear it to monitor your sleep, the watch, it vibrates in your wrist. Yeah. Rather, you don't hear any noise, it just vibrates. It's so easy just to dismiss. And obviously I was tired, so I dismissed it.
Here we go.
The next thing was a vibrating, ringing phone call. Arm was vibrating, Simon McBride outside. I was like, holy shit. So I was panicking. That horrible heart racing moment in the morning that you're late, and I declined your call, so it'll be 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I was more like 15 minutes.
You were, to be fair.
Yeah,
we were a little bit late leaving, weren't we?
Yeah. So we're thinking of getting a coffee, having a nice chat.
Yeah.
Maybe some breakfast on the way there.
No,
that all changed.
None of that shit.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've apologised.
It's all right because you know why? Ping was class.
It was class.
What a day out. You know. You go into the European fitting.
Where do we go first?
Well, hold on a minute. Who told me where to go first? We ended up at the factory, didn't we?
It was the offices, the factory, it was. We went to the wrong place.
Luckily, we didn't take a club site, did we?
No, we got there at 9 o'clock and our appointment was 9 o'clock.
Ran in.
And we were at the wrong place.
Had a word. Said, no, it's at the golf club. What golf club? Then we went up the wrong road.
Yeah, we did,
Yeah. And then we eventually found the golf club.
And you were using that nice V6 engine quite well, I must say.
I was.
To get us there pretty quickly.
But with staying in all of the limitations of the rules.
Of course.
Yeah.
No speeding.
Absolutely not. Anyway, carrying on. So we got there, and what a place. Like, you know, Gainsborough. Yeah. If you've never been, like, go and get yourself fitted. It's what an experience. Like, you go in, the guys are so good, aren't they?
Yeah, very. They do it all day, every day. They're very quick, straight to the point. They still make you feel welcome.
Oh yeah, they make you feel welcome. They make you feel special, don't they? You've got your own bay, and you know they start giving you test your own clubs first to see what you're doing, and then they start assessing how you are
constantly.
They measured me up, which I've never had before. You know, like because I've never.
You wouldn't, would you? No, you wouldn't.
And it's like, wow. And then you hit your own clubs and you go, wow, that was shit. You duff about 4 of them and you do. Because you feel, you know, you go in there, you've bit of nerves.
I've got to say, because of the rushing all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't settle. I was thinning the first 20 shots because I couldn't.
Even, I think it was Adam I had, even he said, yeah, just calm down. You've had a long drive, haven't you? I was like, yeah, mate, you would not believe it. Absolutely. Yeah. Behind tractors and all sorts.
Oh God, that was a nightmare. Yeah,
wow. But yeah, what an experience! You know, it's just unbelievable the way they assess everything that you do.
So for somebody that's not been fitted before, and that includes me as well. Yeah. For someone like yourself, who's becoming the hero in this series.
Well,
what were your views?
I'll still go down the hacker route at the minute.
Yeah,
but you know, we'll see.
I've had feedback from members who have said. And the responses have been very good, but I'd like the listeners to hear your response as somebody who's a member, not involved in the golf industry.
It was awesome.
What was it like?
It was unbelievable. Like, you know, it feels really special. It's a purpose built building.
Very purpose.
Yeah, and it feels like wow. You almost feel like a pro. You know, you get that kind of treatment. You're getting a 1-to-1. You know, what is it? 75 minutes.
Yeah,
1-to-1, just with your own guy or girl, and it's just class.
I like that. Nice save.
It's you know me. I'm all about it. and they look after you so well.
Mm-hmm.
They look at how you're hitting it, and there's no like, oh, you're shit. Do you know what I mean? Because they're looking at how you're swinging it, how you're doing the club, and then they assess it. They give you different shafts, they give you different heads, and it's just like the difference is like it's more than noticeable. It hurt my head.
Your reaction walking out was brilliant. You could tell you were impressed.
It hurt my head.
Yeah.
Like it's still now a day later is like, fuck. Do you know what I mean? And that's what that was my reaction yesterday, wasn't
it? On the golf course as well.
Like, I can't believe this just happened. That is just mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
How important it is. We always say it, but when you get it from that, and what? So your eyes looking in, obviously you saw the leaderboards, the players who were in there, the top ping players.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
That was the putting. Like, let's talk about like the irons and the wedges and the drivers.
Definitely.
So do that first. So you get your own bay and you start hitting balls with your own clubs, and they assess that, and then you start hitting them. Then they change little things, make it better, make it feel better for you, and it's like, wow. By the time he'd finished with me, I was playing with something I didn't even think I was holding. It was like, oh, this is amazing, and he was like, yeah, that really works.
It was like a third arm.
It was just like it was unreal.
Yeah.
And then you're getting 20 yards better. Like 20 yards with each club. It's like, this is meant to, even with a driver. And I was going straight. It's like, what is going on? It was like literally, I haven't come down yet. I'm still on that cloud of that ping cloud. It's seriously, mate, it was, what an experience.
That is impressive.
It really was that good.
That is the best answer and feedback I have had. Now, when I see members, it's normally very quick.
Yeah.
That was good to hear.
No, it was just like, and that was just, with your irons and your drivers and your woods. And like, it was funny because like, I've had quite a few wedges in my bag, which
Yeah.
And he tried to like, say, oh, do you need this or do you need that? And actually, he thinned it down quite a lot. He said, do you know what? You only need one wedge there rather than 4.
Yeah.
By the way, let's add a wood to that. And we tried a 3 wood. It didn't work for me. Whatever way my swing was, it just didn't work. 5 wood, yes. That's one of my favourite clubs. And also a 7 fairway wood.
Yeah.
And that worked as well. And he said, you don't need anything else. That's it. You're done now.
Well, if you relate that there to the tour right now, the two things you just said, the 7 wood, that's something that DJ has been using recently. Over the last few months, DJ's been using the 7 wood, so they've made their way on tour. And also Tiger Woods has always used just 2 wedges.
Yeah.
He's 3 total. He's done a pitching wedge, then a sand, and then a lob wedge for his high shot.
Yeah.
So technically 2 wedges for full shot, sand wedge and pitching wedge. And he's always said, I don't understand why these guys have 4 wedges, because you could just take a little bit off your pitching wedge to make up for a gap wedge, or add, or try and increase by de-lofting some clubs. You can play around with just those 2 wedges rather than trying to use 4.
That's what Adam said to me. You don't need them.
So that relates to the tour.
Why have you got 4?
Yeah.
You don't need all those clubs in your bag.
Yeah.
If you have less clubs, then you've got less choice, but you know more of what your clubs are actually doing.
Correct.
And it's just such a, it was good for that reason as well, because it makes you think, why have I got all those clubs in my bag? How many of them do I actually use? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it makes you think.
It can save you money as well.
Well, yeah, it can save you a lot of money. But then we go to the putting, don't we?
We go to the putting.
And to be fair, you've seen my putting, and my putting's decent.
It's pretty steady.
It's decent.
It's pretty steady. Yeah.
So we went out, we did the stats, and I was like, my putting was a 4 handicap with my putter, which isn't fitted.
It's not bad. Is it?
Bought off the rack.
Yeah.
Tailor made, really nice putter, red line putter. It's nice.
Yeah.
You've even said that as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, gives me the ping putter. Fucking hell. It's a different level because it's fitted, it's the right size. It's like, it was a bit weird to start with, to be honest, because it was a lot smaller than what I'm used to. Yeah. But I went from 4.0 to plus 0.8. No, sorry, plus 0.6.
So you were +1.
Yeah. And like, when we were looking at the leaderboard and having a laugh after it, you go down and like, I think Hovland was on +5. And, Tyrrell Hatton, he was on +5 as well. And then you go down a bit further, and Bubba Watson's plus 0.8, and I'm like, hello. But it's that kind of thing that just makes you feel so cool, because it's like, fuck, that's mega.
You feel almost, you were saying before, you're getting that experience. It's amazing.
It's an experience. It's more than just, I'm going for a new set of clubs.
Yeah.
It's like the whole day. It's like, and I know it's only 75 minutes, but it's a wow factor. It's something that a lot of golfers won't do, because A, they won't know about it and they won't know how to do it, or B, they've just thought, I'll just buy them out of the shop. The clubs, and it's like, but no, go seriously,
just give it a go.
Give it a go. Get because if you love golf, you'll love this. This will be monumental, and it doesn't matter whether you go to Ping or Titleist or Callaway. I'd recommend any of them. After that experience at Ping, it was mega.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just, I am still on cloud nine. I just it's one of those experiences, and I'm unlucky because I used to be a journo in my previous life, and I got to get to a lot of cool things because I was a car journo, but it's one of those experiences that's way up there, and it's just like, fuck. It's just class.
Yeah, looking back at the pictures.
Yeah, looking back at
even
then,
it's
I didn't get.
You would like to go again already.
Yeah. Because it's just like you're immersed in it. It's almost like putting the Oculus glasses on, and you're in 3D,
and you're stuck in it.
It's like
there's no distractions.
Absolutely, it's like you're in a 3D world. It's just golf,
and
it's very cool.
Yeah.
What did obviously you're a pro, you know all about these things, but I think that was this your first experience as well?
This was my first proper full fit.
Okay.
I've guessed my own fitting as time's gone on, just tweaking things, nothing special, nothing direct, and I would say that's very consistent.
Yeah.
I've always chosen what I think's right from what I see other pros use, but this one here for me was pretty cool. Just to have someone constantly tell me, and whilst he's doing that part of the job, all I'm trying to do is hit the golf ball properly. Yeah. And I'll admit it took me a little bit of time to start hitting it well.
Yeah.
But throughout that, I think for me personally, it takes me a lot longer. For someone at my level, it takes a lot longer.
You're not going to be able to switch from your clubs to a new fitted set and gain 20 yards because you're already very, very good. Do you know what I mean? As we'll go on to mention in the next podcast.
Yeah.
The round of golf.
Yeah. It's it was an eye opener, and we tried to make things easier for me because I don't play very often.
Yeah.
And
the best thing was because I was in the next bay to you, and the first question your man said to you, "What clubs would you like, Luke? What clubs are in your head?" And all I could hear was Blueprint. But Luke had already told me this as well. I knew, I want Blueprint.
Yeah.
Oh, they look so cool.
Yeah.
And literally 30 seconds to 45 seconds later, your man was saying, "You're not having Blueprint."
It wasn't even that. It was probably about 0.45 seconds.
Literally
he straight away said, "You don't play, you're not having Blueprints."
I was literally wetting myself.
I was like, "Thank you. That's a bit of ego there. Thank you for doing that for me."
I swear to God, I duffed one because I was laughing so hard.
I was laughing with him. He gave me a bit of stick.
Yeah,
we had a good laugh.
I heard it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Me and Adam could hear the stick you were getting because you were
great.
a Blueprint. It was great. It was class. So go on, give him a bit more.
I've not even hit a ball yet, and I'm like Blueprints. Yeah, it was good, and the eye opener for me were things that I wouldn't have spotted as a fitter.
Yeah.
So let's say you use tape on the bottom of a club.
Yeah. When
you use this tape and use a strike board, it tells you whether someone should be upright or flat.
Yeah.
And you kind of go off that. Now we use my measurements of wrist to floor.
Yeah.
So my height.
Yeah.
And the lie angle would come to 2 degrees upright, which is what I always have.
Yeah.
But that's just guessed. Now, because of my actual swing, the tape can lie to you. It's not always accurate. So believe it or not, I've actually gone to standard lie angle now, and my wedges are now 1 degree flat.
Oh, wow.
I have always had everything 2 degrees upright.
Really?
And I've never, always, because I swing that way. That's more upright. But the issue was what he pointed out was not right.